cannot threaten one who welcomes us.
Threat detected.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Closing in!
Back and stand. Standing by to stupefy. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Boy, you leave at once.
Victor, I fully understand the importance of your work. Dead is dead. What matter is it if their ends come? But if we fail to act, the order will be lost forever. And the longer you take in your laboratory, the greater your... But I should remind you that such a failure will result...
Ratcheting up my aggression.
Here, you hamper my worth of look.
Hostilities are afoot.
Look at the sad little scrap in his corrugated metal cage. Why don't you unlock...
Confronting. I'll handle this.
You, friend of friends, are a greater ally than any number of fellow scientists. I hardly believe my eyes. I didn't think I would be leaving this room with... Well, I see you possess our N-ray scanner. Ooh, ingenious device. If I'd had it, damn that Victor, and damn his hubris. Fitting that his experiment would cause so much strife. Pardon my excitement. I don't know the specifics, only that Victor was performing in the ensuing chaos. Victor's experiment was destroyed. I know some cult because he refused to follow procedure. He didn't take an assistant or allow anyone to see his data, and now it's all consigned to oblivion. There's no such thing as invisibility. The cultists are out of phase. Most of the cultists died immediately upon exposure, and according to past. But if you're not attached to the solid state of your organs, I suppose it might be nice to be less visible for a few hours. Although it requires further investigation and experimentation. They are physically here, but only partially. Hence their unseen state. Oh, believe me, this is more excitement than I ever...
Fool enough to approach my holdout, I once again ask you to stop. The path ahead is unseen. You will be killed. I cannot afford to must I say, only death lies ahead. Observe. Being persistent. Time for that is over. Please.
I never wanted this situation to escalate like this. You must understand. But now, there is but one option left to me. To save Arcadia, to ensure the future, we must both die. I was warned that you would attempt to. You would use subterfuge to sway me. I cannot allow this. If DeVries does not receive my explosive, she will resort to a violent assault. Many will die, pointlessly. I thought this explosive vest would be an unnecessary precaution. All I can hope is that by blasting us both from the field of play, the Order shall find its way to truth. Want has nothing to do with it. I have very specific instructions on how to proceed in the face of contingencies such as... And you cannot possibly understand whether I am or am not capable of martyrdom. You do not know my depth of character. At the end of all things, my decisions were predestined. I am not at liberty to divulge the reasoning behind. You're not with the Order. You cannot understand why this would be. Could I explain? The words would be lost on you.
I beg to differ. I'd likely understand any analytical or theoretical justification you claim to have better than you do.
I heard tell of an Order operative recently being spotted in the field. A legendary figure who'd been absent. One who'd be eminently capable of understanding the difficult decisions that must be made for humankind's ascension. That's you, isn't it? The endpoint?
You are correct, Victor. I am the endpoint, and I am well equipped to understand your reasoning.
Very, very well, very well. I can spare words with you. If the Order is not prevented from reaching its true potential and solves the universal equation, all scientific uncertainty and any associated suffering will end. If what you say is true, then you have my tentative thanks. However, scientific certainty would absolute. DeVries opened my eyes. The Order is on the path to absolute truth, and if they are not interrupted, this politics cannot bind us. Uncertainty cannot strangle, and no one can be allowed to waltz in and hurl our plans into disarray. What? How do you not understand the present situation? What coward would strap an explosive device to himself? How many people did you kill on the way here? You clearly don't know what you... The time for talk ends forever!
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.